Hi, I'm Maggie Weldon, owner of Maggie's Crochet. I'm very proud to say that maggiescrochet.com is the largest all-crochet site online with thousands of crochet patterns and hundreds of them are free. I've been crocheting for over 40 years and I've been designing for over 30. So I'm hoping that through these videos I can help you to master the art of crochet. So pick up your hook and your yarn and let's get started. For this video, I'm going to show you how to make a granny square. And I'm going to leave a 5 or 6 inch end on my starting chain. And I'm going to make a slip knot. And then I'm going to put that on my hook. I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to slip stitch in the 4th chain from hook to form a ring. And this starts out exactly like the basic double crochet square that I did in another video. We're going to chain 3. It's going to count as a double crochet. Then I'm going to chain 2. It's going to count as for the corner as a chain 2 space. Now I'm going to work 3 double crochets into the ring. There's all different ways that people do granny squares. This is just the way that I do it. I'm going to chain 2 for the corner. I've got 3 double crochets into the ring, and I've got my starting chain that counts as my first double crochet and the chain 2. So I'm going to put 3 double crochets into the ring. I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to put 3 more doubles into the ring. There's that one. And I'm going to chain 2. And see, I've got 3 groups of 3. And now I've got this one that counts as 1 double and a chain 2. So I'm going to need 2 more double crochets into the ring. And the whole time I was double crocheting around that ring, I was also holding the end for my starting chain over the ring, and I crocheted the stitches over that as well as the ring, the chains of the ring. Okay, there's my 2 doubles, and then I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the first double, which is the beginning chain 3 here. So I'm going to I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 and slip stitch into that chain. The reason why I have that in the corner is because it's less noticeable. So I'm going to slip stitch into the chain 2 space. I'm going to chain 3 to count as a double. Then I'm going to chain 2 to count as my corner. Then I'm going to do 3 doubles into the corner. And I'm going to chain 1 in between my group of 3. For this granny square, I'm going to do it all in the same color, just so you can get the idea of how they're made. And then I'll do another video, and I'll change colors every round, so you can see how to do that. Okay, so in the corner, this is round 2, and I have my starting chain of 5, and that just counts as 1 double right there. And then I have my set of 3 double crochets here, and then I'm chaining 1, and then into the next corner I'm going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Once you get these granny squares established, they are very quick to do because you're not crocheting in stitches, you're going into spaces. So you want to chain 1 space here, And then the next corner, you're going to do another shell of 3 doubles, chain 2 and 3 doubles. One, two. When I was in Girl Scouts, the leaders wanted us to, somebody came in and they wanted us to make a granny square sweater for one of the leaders. So they taught all of us how to do a granny square. So once I learned how to do a granny square, I made granny square afghans, and remember my aunt wanted me to make her a granny square purse. That might have been my first design there because she told me how she wanted it, so I created it from what she wanted. Okay, so the next corner also has the shell of 3 doubles, chain 2 and 3 doubles. So everything is based on 3s. There's groups of 3s everywhere in this whole thing. So in the corners, there's 2 groups of 3 that are separated by the chain 2 for the corner. Okay, now we need to go back into our first corner and put 2 doubles right there. And then you're going to join to the first double crochet, which is the top of that chain 3. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and you're going to slip stitch in there. And what you've got left is your chain 2 for your corner. So that completes round 2. So now we want to slip stitch into the chain 2 space. You're going to chain 3 for your double crochet, chain 2 for your chain 2 space in the corner. Then you're going to put 3 double crochets in here. Okay, then you chain 1, and then you're going to work in your chain 1 space. So you're going to put 3 doubles in there. Everything's 3. Except for the corners, it's 2 sets of 3. Now I've heard somebody say I only know how to do a granny square. And in my mind, if you know how to do a granny square, you know how to do a lot. Because there's the chain 1 spaces, there's the double crochets and the rows, and it really incorporates a lot of skill just to be able to do a granny square. We have several granny square projects on maggiescrochet.com, and I'll show you one at the end of the video here that's really cute that my daughter actually designed. It's really kind of neat watching my daughter become a crochet designer like me. It's exciting. She loves it. Okay, so I've got 2 sides done. I just want you to see the progress. And I'm going in the side here. So every row, every round is exactly the same, except you're going to have one more group of 3 along the sides. Oh, I caught a little strand there. Okay, 3 more. Crochet is very relaxing. And granny squares can be very relaxing because you're not really following a pattern after a while. You know what you're doing with these. Okay, so I'm back to the very beginning. That's a very nice looking square. And I need 2 more in here to complete my corner. So I'm going to go here. 2 more doubles. My doubles are in here.
And then I need to join to my beginning double crochet. So I'm going to go in here. I'll leave those 2 chains for the corner. Slip stitch there. And there's the granny square. And I'm going to go along one side to show you the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do this. 3 doubles. Chain 1, 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles, chain 1 in the corner, 3 doubles, chain 2 and 3 doubles. Okay, there's that. Okay, now you can see how on round 4 the only difference is I have 2 groups of 3 instead of 1. On round 3, on round 1 there's none. There's just the 4 groups of 3. And on round 2 there's just the 4 corners. And then on round 3 there's 1 group of 3 along the side, and on row 4 there's 2 groups. On round 5 you're going to have 3 groups because you're going to be going into each one of these chain 1 spaces. So each round stays exactly the same except for an additional group of 3 along the side. So that's your basic granny square there.